Southeast destinations are emerging, particularly cities like Little Rock, Arkansas, Mobile, Alabama, and Savannah, Georgia. We're chatting with one of these destinations on recent expansions and future projects sure to add even more Southern hospitality for groups. But first, here's a look at our MPItv sponsor, Visit Los Cabos. Savannah, Georgia is one of America's most historic and atmospheric destinations. So how is the city adding value to groups? Here to discuss is Kristin Detwiler with Savannah Destinations Management. Kristin, how has Savannah changed over the last few years to really become an emerging destination for meetings and events?
Over the past couple of years, we've actually had a lot of new restaurants that have joined the scene, a lot of boutique hotel properties, and we've had an expansion in retail downtown. So those are all in the historic district, which is popular for all of our visitors that come to Savannah and generally where our groups have their meetings. As far as the hotels are concerned, we've always had some great hotels, larger hotels, in the city, but we've added over the past several years a lot of boutique properties. So that would be something like the Mansion on Forsyth Park, which is over near our Forsyth Park area, the Bohemian, which sits right on the river, the Bryce, which is a Kempton property right in the middle of the historic district, the Andaz, and our newest addition that just opened up in May is the Perry Lane Hotel. So that's a new hot destination. And the great thing about all of those boutique properties is they all have great meeting space to go along with them. So the group could come in and take over all the rooms in the property and then also have support with all the meeting space that is associated with them.
There is certainly a lot to appreciate about Savannah, especially the charm and history, but when it comes to Savannah as a meetings destination, what should planners know?
When groups plan their events here in Savannah or their meetings, their attendance tends to always be higher than previous destinations. So I think our meeting planners sometimes are a little bit surprised about that. And then we're in the historic district. So really 2.2 square miles is kind of where everything's contained. And then we do have a trade center across the river, very easy access. And so I think for the meeting planners, they are surprised at the ease of having their meeting here. So if it does involve using multiple properties, attendees can walk back and forth to those properties. We've got a water ferry that runs over to the convention center. Of course, you can also drive over there too. And oftentimes with large groups, we'll provide shuttle service. So it's all kind of seamless, even though maybe they would be in different locations.
In what ways is Savannah going to continue being an emerging destination?
We have an exciting project that's actually happening on the west end of River Street, kind of the west end of the historic district. It's an old Georgia power plant, and Mr. Kessler Properties has come in and he's converting that into a JW Marriott. So that is very exciting. It's going to be a huge complex. It's going to be our largest hotel actually with 420 projected rooms. They're going to open in summer of 2019. They plan to have over a dozen restaurant and eatery locations on site as well as shopping there. So it's just going to be a whole complex.
And this is exactly why you're dubbed as an emerging destination, as there is a heavy focus on creating more meeting and event experiences in your city. So thank you, Kristin, for sharing the recent developments with us. And to see what other cities like Little Rock, Arkansas and Mobile, Alabama are doing to expand their event footprint, read the full story in the September issue of The Meeting Professional. That does it for us on MPItv, sponsored by Visit Los Cabos.